In order to answer this question, we need to calculate 4 different things. We first need to figure out the value of 2u, second, the value of 3v, third, the value of the difference between 2u and 3v, and fourth, we need to figure out the magnitude of that resulting vector. So to calculate the value of 2u, when we're multiplying a constant by a vector, we do so by distributing the constant through and multiplying by each of the components. So 2u is going to equal the vector 6, negative 4. And this is going to give us a whole new set of x and y coordinates to use when we do our eventual subtraction. To calculate 3v, we're going to do the same thing. We have a constant multiplied by a vector, and the way that we do that is we multiply the constant by each of the components of that vector. So 3 times 1 and 3 times 3, which is going to result in the vector 3v being equal to 3, 9. And again, we have a new set of x and y components that we need to use now that we're doing the subtraction. Now to calculate the difference between 2u and 3v, to complete the subtraction, we're going to subtract the x components to get our final x component and subtract the y components to get our resulting y component. We'll have 6 minus 3 and negative 4 minus 9. And that's going to result in the vector 2u minus 3v being equal to 3, negative 13. Now if we imagine that those components are the sides of a right triangle, we can graph that triangle, and in solving for the hypotenuse, we can figure out the magnitude of the vector that we're looking for. So we're being asked to go 3 spaces to the right, and then down 13 spaces. If those are the sides of a right triangle, we can calculate that hypotenuse, and that hypotenuse again is the magnitude of vector 2u minus 3v. So using Pythagorean theorem, we can figure out that the magnitude of 2u minus 3v squared is equal to 3 squared plus negative 13 squared, and the right side of that equation is going to equal 178. So if we take the square root of both sides of that equation, we'll end up with the magnitude of 2u minus 3v being equal to our final answer, which is the square root of 178.